Is that better? Perfect. Oh boy, which one do I want for this? I updated OBS and it changed all of my audio stuff. Bummer. That sucks. I cannot remember which one I want for this. My lips are fully working now. Excellent. Thank you for the heads up. Can you hear my music now? Now can you hear music? Man, so I talked a whole lot and nobody could hear anything. Bummer. I didn't realize that it wasn't registering on, That sucks. Yeah, you can hear music. Okay, great. Perfect. Feel like you're in an elevator? Yeah, I mean, it is very, very elevator-like. Oops, that was unintentional, sorry. Yeah, that's super annoying. I don't know why, I don't know why it does that, honestly. Like, it's... I should know better to look out for that, but... Yeah, it's, like, OBS will totally just reset my audio settings, like, most of the time when I update it. So that sucks. I forgot about that. Anyway. Hey, Bing Bong, what's up, dude? You timed that perfectly. I apparently just fixed my sound after an OBS update totally fucked it up. Not entirely certain it's 100% fixed. I'll have to go fiddle with it after stream, but at least apparently everything's working properly. How's the interviews going, by the way? How's the interviews? Sounds like, from what we have discussed, it sounds like things are going swimmingly, which is great. I feel bad for you that you don't have in-person interviews, though, because that was like the best part of interview season, in my opinion. Alright, let's see how loud the audio is on this. Oh, I guess I had to put my buffs up. Yeah, dude. Is the music too loud? Now I don't hear any audio from this. Bummer. Let's see. Alright, rocking the music, cool. No audio from my video game. Wah wah. God, OBS, you are killing me right now. Let's see. Did that screw everything up? Yeah, that got rid of my music. Bummer. Music volume doesn't interfere with my voice. Good. Good to know. Alright. This is better. Desktop audio. God, this is such a pain in the ass. I'm sorry, guys. What a way to come back. What a way to come back. So, I know my wife was kind of messing with things to try to get the audio to work for something or other. And I wonder if she messed something up. In addition to the update. She didn't have anything to do with OBS, though. OBS is just kind of deep-dicking me right at the moment. See, this is super confusing because I played this, like, I played Grim Dawn yesterday, and it worked just fine. So that I don't understand. And I don't believe that she's used the computer since then. Wonder if this will... There we go! How about that? Turn that down a bit. There we go, yay! Maybe it's fixed. Right, perfect. I might turn that up a touch though. It's so touchy, jeez. Game audio restored, woohoo! Yeah, so this is expert mode, or whatever the second playthrough mode is. I finished the first, and I've got, so for those of you who know this game, this is, this character kicks ass. I'm super happy with how this is going. Got all of my devotion points. They are all over here. Hey, Sable, what's up, man? How are you? It's good to see you guys. I have missed this, actually. This is I really enjoy streaming, and I've just been either on call or sick or at events that I forgot about, or that we forgot about. That's what Sunday was. I'd planned on being on Sunday, and my wife remembered, like, last minute, you know, the 11th hour. She was like, oh shit, I promised her that I'd be here at this, at this, like, Friendsgiving thing. Finally, Thanksgiving break. Hey, I'm not. I get to work 24 hours tomorrow. Yay. And Saturday. But hopefully, I mean, I probably, to be honest, I won't do anything. Like, tomorrow, I think we have one, like, sub-hour case so far. Nobody wants to work on Thanksgiving. Anything that we do will be, like, truly urgent, so I'm good with that. Thanksgiving break is a beautiful thing, though. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Yeah, what are you guys doing? Do y'all have any plans? Any big, family gatherings? Are you cooking? I'm very interested in other people's Thanksgiving plans because I like food so much. So yeah, I'm really happy with this devotion tree. Got that elemental seeker. I just finished this. I think that's, I stopped yesterday after I finished this. Yeah, 5,000 experience is all that I got. Gonna stay home alone and cook for yourself? Dude, there's nothing wrong with that. That sounds amazing, actually, in a lot of ways. Catering to a family can sort of suck. Not to mention, like, cooking tons and tons and tons of food. So yeah, I pretty much filled this entire... I didn't realize that all of the shrines, like, I went through and just to make sure that I didn't miss any shrines, I, like, you know, Googled it on, Grim Tools or whatever the hell it's called. And I didn't realize that, like, you don't have to get all of these. I mean, I guess, like, simple math would tell you, and, you know, you go in the game and it says, you can have 55 points. And if you go here and there's 11 things, 33, you know, if you get all of those, there's 33, and then there's 21 here. Like, just those, you know, in the first 2 acts would be enough to fill you up, basically. But I didn't think about that because I have a small brain. And so I got all of the points in normal, which are, it's like 47, I think. And then discovered that each one of these, like repeating these, actually gives you another devotion point. So I was like, oh, sweet. So I'm going to be done with all my devotion points, like, immediately. And so I just went ahead and did that. Like, I pretty well blasted through the first act, and I'm just starting the second. And so I have all my devotions up. Lots of abilities. I shower enemies in random shit, basically. Eldritch Fire and Meteor Showers, among other things. Yeah, this is going really well. I think I went like full glass cannon, and I think that may bite me in the ass later, but we'll see. We'll see. Like later on in higher difficulties. Kimmer, what's up, man? Glad to see you guys are all still around after a 2.5 week break. But yeah, so my Thanksgiving plans, like I said, I am working tomorrow. But we are having family over on Friday. My parents live in town, like a mile drive from my house, though they're coming over. I believe my mother-in-law will still be in town. We're cooking a turkey. And my way of telling you that I am upper middle class without telling you that I'm upper middle class is we are getting all of our sides from Whole Foods. Because, like, we don't know, you know... Oh, yep, expect a lot of that tonight. We don't know, like, when my wife's gonna deliver our kid. So, we didn't want to commit to, like, you know, an entire day of cooking. So, we're buying all our shit from a bougie-ass grocery store. Which actually has really good prepared food, by the way. If you've never been to Whole Foods and, like, bought their, like, you know, salad bar stuff or something, it is awesome. But yeah, they had some, like, package deals where you can get Thanksgiving sides for, you know, for like 4 or 6 people or something for a pretty reasonable price. So we were like, yeah, screw it. Let's do that. And so we did. Alright, let's go talk to these guys.
Where I can see them.
Mornay sent me. What did I do? He was one tough son of a slit. What do you need? Cronley's gang is well armed and experienced. We are not. Alright, gotta go kill Cronley's gang. Milk Jr. too. Yeah, this is Milk Juniorette, actually. I'm sure she'll be a Spitfire just like her mom. She's been a fucking punk so far. Tell you what, she's had a rather rough pregnancy. I'd be interested to hear the tale of old Arkovia. There are lots of skeletons here. Hey, perhaps another time. What is it? What can be done? I will find that shrine of Makrogen. Yeah, Thanksgiving is actually probably my second favorite holiday after the 4th of July. So this is the first time that I've not been able to like cook on the Thanksgiving. Like, I've been on home call before, and I think I've even gotten called in on Thanksgiving, but I've never missed it. And the what am I trying to say? So there's a commercial district called the Plaza that's like really close to my house, and they do a lighting ceremony every year, and I have not missed that for a really long time. Oh, I forgot I gotta level up. I should fix that. But yeah, it's like this whole shopping district. It's probably, I don't know, 9 square blocks or so, and they line all of the buildings with tons of lights, and they have this big ceremony where, you know, like local celebrities like Chiefs players and the mayor and people like that, like, are on stage, and, you know, they throw the switch that flips all the lights on, and there's live music and all sorts of stuff going on. But it's a lot of fun. There's probably, you know, like 250,000 people there. There's a lot of people, and I will miss that. I'll miss that this year for the first time in well over 10 years. That's like a tradition that, like, my family and I... Oh, God, what the shit? I don't like this, Sam I Am. Oh, man. That was tough. Yikes. Where's this to? Huh. Alright. I don't know where that goes. But yeah, that's a shame. Oops. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of sad. But we're still having all the goodness of Thanksgiving. My kid found a Christmas video, well, not a Christmas video, a video of Gordon Ramsay building a turkey, cooking a Christmas turkey, and like has loved that video ever since. And so we're, oh god, that guy fucking hurts. I guess I need something to like degen people. Yep. Wow, he smoked me. Jesus. That like rush thing that he does is brutal. Let's stick my points in there. Alright, well let's keep bashing my head against this wall. I gotta get past that guy, I think. Totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh well. Oh yeah, Gordon Ramsay. So yeah, we're making Gordon Ramsay's turkey. Long story short. And hopefully my kid does a whole bunch of, like, normally he imitates Gordon Ramsay the whole time, does like a British accent, and it's hilarious. Maybe I need to keep close to him. Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, that's a decent idea. Just prevent that situation entirely. We'll see if I can face tank him. I have pretty damn good regeneration, actually, once I'm, like, attacking stuff. I mean, obviously the kite strategy is not working very well, so we'll give that a go. Countercharge, bitch! Oh. Well, this is going much better, I have to say. Oh, Jesus, what? How did he just heal so much? Oh, this motherfucker. Oh, no! If you go through the caves. Oh, interesting thought. I didn't know I could go through caves. I thought I already did that, actually. Did I not go through the caves? I can blow that up. I don't think I have any dynamite, though. Not enough dynamite. Alright. Noted. Ah, screw it.
I can't do that yet.
Let's go kill this big bitch. Of course I talk about, like, oh, well, glass cannon strategy might kind of hurt me in the long run. Hey! Whoops. Here we are. Did I get my buffs? Yeah. God. My, order up. There we are. Jesus, dude. Well, one of these days I'll get past that guy. Maybe I can just run by him. Oh, I don't know, though, because he'll catch me with his crazy-ass charge.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, you play hardcore? Dude, I am obviously not skilled enough for hardcore. And that's sort of just like, I don't know. Hardcore sort of ruins my enjoyment for the game. I would be so frustrated if I lost all my progress and just, like, died doing something stupid. Because that is how you die in this game. Like, I feel like pretty much everything is, like, really well telegraphed. So you either just, like, run into a situation like this where something just, like, owns the crap out of you, or you just make a bad choice and you die. I will get you, Mace Man.
That
I
skill's
will
not
get
ready.
you. Yeah, if there's multiple of those guys that are, you know, of this caliber, like levels ahead of me and whatnot, that's a problem. Eh, run! Oh god, he still caught up to me? What a bitch. Alright, die, die! Got him. Yes! Hey, Cockroach Princess. What's up, man? What's up, dude? Oh, there's my death marker. Let's pick that up. I'll take that experience back, please. Where is it? Did I run by it? Oh, there it is. Grim Dawn does have fair hardcore mechanics. I'll give you that. Oh shit, there's multiple people. I should not have drawn him out. That was a mistake. This guy I can... I keep hitting pause. Keep hitting spacebar because that's my... I have that hardwired into my brain from Path of Exile. That's my movement skill button. There we go. That guy was not nearly so bad. It's that frickin' charge that's just brutal, dude. First try speedrun. Totally. I'm already on my way. On my way to the speedrun. Bust some people out of here. Thanksgiving break at home, it feels good? Hell yeah, man. Sounds like you have, a break is well deserved. Well earned for you. For all of you guys. That school sucks. As it turns out. What's for Thanksgiving? What are y'all cooking? Let's see. Give me that shit. All this... I recall that the things that I have to destroy, I've got to, like, walk a really long way around to get to. Yeah. The chicken? Get that chicken. So I've noticed that a lot of people I've asked this year are kind of departing from turkey. Like, let's be real, turkey sort of sucks as meat goes. Like, it's very hard to cook, it doesn't have a lot of flavor. But it's tradition, damn it. So we're gonna cook it. Oh shit, I think I'm gonna get hungry reading this post. Fried chicken, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, sweet potato pie, cheesecake. Damn. Yeah, fuck turkey. I kind of agree, you know, honestly. It's just not that great of a food. You can make it good. Like, I plan on, you know, making a delicious turkey, but it's so much easier to cook something else that has more flavor. Rice for you? Hey, Bon, what's up, man? No Path of Exile for me yet. I'm waiting for the new league, man. What do you think about those, the manifesto changes? Everything sounds pretty good to me. Making salmon. Okay. Oh, you don't read them? You should. You should. They're good. I think, like, they're basically totally taking out all the arch nemesis changes. And, also kind of altering how, oh, fuck. What is it? The, altars. The Eldritch altars work. To make it, like, less spiky. Which I think is awesome. Like, it actually sounds like they're making really good changes. Jesus Christ. Feels good, then it's good. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I like the salmon idea. I think that's good. That's cool. I've rather enjoyed grilling salmon recently. Lactose intolerant, had a shit ton of dairy. Oh god. That's fun for your roommates. they will enjoy that immensely, I'm sure. But yeah, my wife got these, this was a while ago, actually, probably a couple of years ago. She got these grill mats. I mean, they look like nothing. I mean, they're basically pieces of plastic, but apparently they're like massively heat resistant. You can grill on them. Like, they won't melt or anything. And they are super awesome for grilling anything that's like kind of delicate. But, like, yeah, it won't fall apart and it won't scorch. It's, yeah, it's good stuff. I wish I think it might be in our Amazon, like, order list if anybody's interested in that. But it's super easy to use and it cleans up real easy. It's awesome. Really nice Inquisitor skill for surviving glass cannon. Well, let's have a look at that. I probably have not spec'd into it. Would be my guess. Inquisitor seal. Which one is that? Inquisitor seal. Let's see. Shields allies, rebukes foes across its border. Oh, so it's like a damage absorption thing. That's pretty awesome. That's gonna take a lot more points, though. Let's see, so I'll need 15 points just to get there. That might be worth it, though. What's the alt thing do? Comes at a cost to increased mental drain. Ah, that sucks. Attack speed is like largely what keeps me alive. It's a must pick for me. Okay, well, shit. Empowers me with arcane energies. All right. So what will this do for me? Let's see. Chilling rounds. Probably won't bother picking that up. Maybe put a point into it or something. Then what does that do? Extra health. Yeah. Alright. Inquisitor seal. You convinced me. We'll get there. I'll max out my secondary damage skill and I'll get there. Did I talk about the stream topic yet? No, not really. Just kind of been bullshitting the whole time. I didn't even remember what the stream topic was, to be honest. Just gonna type some shit in and... Annals of Arcovia. Scrap and scavenge plating? Sure. Trying to collect it. Oh, okay. I'm full of stuff. That's the problem. Yep, don't care about that. You're waiting for the balls update? The balls are good. Balls are good. Vasectomy, would recommend. I mean, it's certainly not the most fun experience I've ever had, but it's certainly better than the alternative, which is a lifetime of birth control. Or making your lady go have surgery, like that you need general anesthesia for. Much rather have the awkwardness of ball chopping than make her go through that. Let's see, that's much better than what I have. Or is it? I don't know, 716 health is a lot. Oh, you dick. I'm trying to look at this item. Don't you guys understand? I guess I need to go back and sell stuff. I'll do that. Check it out. Baby V3. Hell no. No, no, no. Two was a stretch. 2 is a stretch. 3 is a definite fuck no. Yeah, zero interest in that. Let's see. All the things that I definitely do not want are being sold. It's a lot of offensive ability. Nice. Energy absorbed from spells. That's pretty snazzy. Don't really need it, but that's cool. It's cool that that's a mod. 6% offensive ability. Wow. Why is 2 a stretch? Because having kids kind of sucks. That's why. Yeah, that's probably not gonna be. Yeah, 2 to Grenado. Oh, I don't use Grenado. Never mind. I was thinking my big bomb thing was Grenado. It's not. And that's 1 to all skills. Yeah, meh. Praetorian Face Guard. That's pretty good. Hang on to that. I haven't looked through my gear for, you know, months, so it's tough for me to remember what I've got. Fire and cold damage. Ether damage converted to fire. Fire strike and explosive strike. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know if I want to give up the extra burn damage and the extra health, though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. Man, these items are definitely, like, noticeably way freaking better than the last time I went through my inventory. Daily damage, cold res, poison res. Okay. Word of Pain. That sounds awesome. What is Word of Pain? I have it, apparently. I do not know what Word of Pain is. Oh, it's an Inquisitor skill. Word of Renewal. Word of Pain. Deadly Aim. Word of Pain. Alright, I really don't care about that.
We'll see what's left of Long-Waz.
Okay, don't want that. That. That seems pretty good. Which one would I replace for that? Or with that? I guess the Harmonious Diamond Signet of Prowess. Can I wear all my shit if I take that off? That's the question. Yes, I can. I'm cunning enough to do it. Is it streaming on Discord? I thought it was. Did I screw it up? I might have screwed it up. Better now? Is it working now? Sorry, by the way. I had some technical issues earlier with audio. I updated OBS and it just fucking broke everything, so I spent the first, like, 10 minutes of the stream trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Works now, yay! Woo! Yeah, I hate that. That happens, like, every time I update OBS, and I actually just, frankly, forgot about it. Let's see. What's that do to my health? So it cost me about 130 health. What's it do to my damage? Oops. What the hell? So my damage is actually lower. with the new ring. But my resists are way better, I guess. That might be worth it. Yeah, we'll hang on to that, at least. Tried OBS recording, you were hot trash. Oh, it takes some practice. It's kind of, you're ready to settle down, of course. Yeah, recording yourself is really awkward, for sure. It takes a little practice. I'm certainly not good at it. I just kind of talk. I talk a lot, so it works out. I have Reckoning, yep, don't care. Oh. Kudos to me for managing it. I mean, it's like, I don't really have a problem with public speaking to begin with, so I guess I sort of started at an advantage. It helps a lot when you don't really have any shame and you don't care. like I legitimately, like when I post a YouTube video or something, I just like really, truly do not care if people think I like look weird or sound like an idiot or whatever. Like if you have, you know, critiques about like style or like how I'm presenting the information that would make it, you know, sound better or something, that's fine. But, and I, you know, I actually do listen to that stuff for sure and have in the past. But, you know, I don't care if I make a fool of myself online. That's the whole point. Honestly, I really do not care. So distracted with tech issues. Oh, dude, the tech issues are the worst, man. Like, when I was first... there's a whole lot of things that are very difficult to figure out about, like, streaming in particular. And one thing that they never tell you... I've cited this example multiple times. But... This took me forever to figure out, like months, because I would go back and listen to my VODs and I'd be like, God, why is my audio so shitty? Because like I listened to all these tutorials and, you know, all of these like different ways to figure stuff out. I even talked to one of my friends who's a sound engineer, and I was like, Dan, what the hell am I doing wrong, man? Like, please help me out. So this, if you ever want to record anything or like broadcast live or do whatever the hell, go into your device properties for your microphone. This will almost certainly be default at 100. Let's show you what that sounds like at 100. This is what the sound sounds like when I have this all the way up. It sounds like total dog shit, right? There you go. Yeah, so I was trying to compensate for that for, like I said, literally months. It makes a huge difference. And like, it took me that long. I mean, I probably watched 10 YouTube videos of like detailed videos about like optimizing your sound. And you know, I'm not trying to make like a studio production here. I just want it to like not make your ears bleed. You know, I'm not aiming for perfection. Just something that doesn't sound like trash. And I would listen to it. I'm like, God, it sounds like I'm listening to like a worn out record or something. It's terrible. But yeah, there's so many little tricks like that that make it like just freaking impossible to stream. Like you have to manually adjust your bit rate also, or Twitch won't stream you, or it'll just like, it'll broadcast your audio but not your video. So you can't broadcast at a bit rate over 6,000 on Twitch, or it'll like shut you down basically. Don't want those. Yeah, I don't really need that. But yeah, there's a lot of little like finicky stuff to work out, and like here, I'll show you this. So you can see here this restream chat. Every time I shut down restream and turn it back on, I have to go oops, here into the restream chat and like adjust the chat settings to make that that thing that you just saw not a ridiculous size. Like whenever I shut down Restream, that turns off to where I can only see like half of a chat box. So like this whole area here is like one giant, like, you know, 800 point font box instead of multiple people's chats. And I have to fix it every single time. There's just like all these weird ass quirks. I don't know what an OOTD is. Does that make me old and weird? Probably, but that's okay. Let's see. Physique, cunning. Man, my armor's pretty good. Previous videos. Your semi-boomer ass outfit of the day. My outfit of the day is a white undershirt. As per usual. With, what am I wearing, pants? Oh yeah, Kirkland pants. So I'm wearing Costco pants and a white undershirt. And my wife's North Face jacket. Yeah, I'm really rocking it tonight. Absolutely rocking it. We all start streaming and host me? Hey dude, I'm down with that. I would appreciate that. Ooh, lots of health regen. No resistances. Oh no, it does have the early resist. I really need that poison res though. Yeah. Sorry, Belt. You out. Yeah, so my item filter actually hides everything that doesn't have, like, damage that applies to this build, so that's why I'm considering everything a little more than maybe I should be. It's like, potentially everything that has, like, health on it is something I could use. Oh. No, it doesn't have any health, though. I really want that health. Yeah, it's Vitality Decay. Jeez. It's a very offense-related amulet. Casting speed. Yeah, meh. Yeah. Flamekeeper's Repeater. That's part of a set. I guess I'll hang on to that. Powered Omen. Epic two-handed axe. Do I know where the foramen of Winslow is? Not as such, no. I do not. Where is the foramen of Winslow? Dare I ask? Wow, that's a lot of fucking damage. Oh my god. Okay. Hey dude, we talk about all sorts of... Not everything I say is disgusting. Is this one disgusting though? That's the question. Cindervein Mantle. Yeah, it's tough to get away from those resistances. Chonagri! Chonagri? Yeah. Crit damage, huh? Cool. Ooh, totally normal arbiter. Okay. Well, that's pretty good shield. I can't really use it, but I'll keep it around at least for other characters, I guess. Epiploic foramen. It's a passage between the greater sac and the lesser sac. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually did know that. That rings a bell. Yep. Yep. Omental stuff. Good for your Gen Surge knowledge there. So Pierce, Ether Res, Bleeding Res, and some levels. Ugh, man. So much more armor on this, though. That will help me live in the physique, cunning, and spirit. Wow. This sus. What is this crap you're talking about? I guess I didn't get a chance to finish looking at all this. Powered ammo belt. Oh, what are those? Alien Greaves. Yeah, yeah. Also part of a set. Keep that. Wow, that's a lot of armor. Jesus, doesn't do anything else though. That's 500 more armor than what I have, but it has nothing that I want. Why? The Club Q shooting, yes, I do. Yep. What a fucked up situation, man. The thing that, like, I mean, this is gonna sound bad, but the thing that really caught my eye was the interview with the shooter's dad today, where he basically was like, "Oh my god, my son was at a gay club? Is he gay?" And they're like, "Well, no, he's not gay, but he, like, is a mass murderer." And he's like, "Oh, thank God, I thought he was gay." Okay. I think you might be missing the point here, dude. Like, what? Like, how do you even address that? Like, yeah, I mean, he's not gay, but he did sort of kill a bunch of people. Maybe we should talk about that for a second. Fire converted to physical. That's kind of weird. So I get the sense, like in Path of Exile, there's a very linear damage conversion scheme where, like, what is it? So, like, physical can only be converted, well, like, basically it's unidirectional, so you don't wind up with weird situations where, like, if you have fire damage converted to physical damage, and then something else converts physical to fire, and you end up with this, like, weird loop. I don't know if Grim Dawn has that prevention. Like, I think you can just, like, infinitely convert stuff, and the game just, like, you know, explodes and figures out something, or crashes your computer or whatever, if you equip multiple pieces of equipment that, like, convert stuff into other things, and cycle it that way. 51% LE resistance. Jesus. That is a lot. Grim Dawn doesn't have that loop? Okay. I've just seen a whole bunch of, like, weird conversions like that. Fire to physical. That's good, though. That's good. It seems like you could do a bunch of very game-breaking sorts of things with that. Ring of Valiance. Lots of set items here. $1,040 armor. Man, I feel like I probably ought to equip that. Chaos is converted to fire. Lots of chaos res. Do I need vitality res? That's vitality, right? No. Is that vitality? Yeah. Maybe I can just put some components on it. Fire, chaos, burn. What's this one do? Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm missing out on an opportunity for a ton of armor here. Ooh, that's cool. What is that? Fire, ether, and burn damage. Energy regeneration by 80%. Wow. Okay. That. Helm. God, I wish I would get a freaking helm that had some health. My helm having 716 health is really sort of, like, stifling me a little bit here. But this seems very good. This helmet seems really, really good. Ooh, Dawn Guard set. Cool. Your internet crapped out. Oh no! The answer to your question was yes. and then I was musing about how the shooter's dad was basically like more concerned with whether or not his son was gay than the fact that he killed a bunch of people. and Joe Mama. That was also part of the answer. Circlet of burning rage. Don't think I want that. Don't want that. Oh, big ass armor shoulders. Ooh. Yeah, I don't do any vitality or chaos damage really. Yeah, I did. I saw it. It's like Americans just keep finding ways to disappoint me, man. Like, I really thought that we sort of hit a low with the whole, you know, pandemic denial thing, and like, oh yeah, speaking of which, there's another like pandemic denial video out, which I refuse to watch. I'm just so tired of that shit. I can't even handle it anymore. But yeah, I thought we kind of reached a low with that and the whole like overthrowing the government, you know, fake election claims thing. But, you know, I mean, more concerned with homosexuality than mass murder. That's, that might be worse. That might be worse. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be a hoarder and keep a lot of this stuff. Bummer. Acid damage, poison damage. Yeah. Pack of deadly means. Granted skills, death by any means. Okay. Melee, dual wielding, and ranged. Oh, that's cool. So it enables you to dual wield stuff. It's kind of awesome. So like any class can dual wield with that. Very cool. Man, I really feel like I should put that on. I lose offensive ability. And I'll lose some damage. I'll lose a lot of damage, actually. How much damage will I lose? Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. Give me that back. I mean, that's not that much damage. It's a lot of offensive ability, though. No, that's here. So 50 offensive ability? I don't know, that's probably worth it for the extra armor. What kind of difference does it make? Let's see. Less damage you take from physical attacks. Well, I don't know. Oh well. We'll roll with that, see what happens. Why do babies cry? Because they're annoying as shit. Was that the wrong answer? It's probably the wrong answer. That's how they communicate, dude. It's the only thing they got. They're like, I'm hungry, I pooped. My existence is futile. You name it. Boop. Video on the Student Doctor Network with my face on it? Really? That's weird. Was that, I did do a segment with them, like, a long time ago. Where is it? Can you link it? I don't feel like going spelunking for it, quite frankly. Make sure you include a virus in the link, though. I would really appreciate that. I guess I'm gonna hold on to that. I wore that for a long ass time. was an AMA. Yeah, that was probably it. Yeah. I honestly don't remember much about how that went, quite frankly. I don't remember it going badly, but certainly may have. I used to be a moderator on the Student Doctor Network a long time ago, by the way. So perhaps that's why I attracted their attention. 0 of 10, do not recommend. They pay me for that? No. I volunteered to do it. Let's see.
Ask Me Anything live stream with
Oh my goodness.
anesthesiologist Dr. Alex Tripp. My name is Samantha Mellinger, and I am the Director of Marketing and
loud.
Partnerships for the Health Professional
thanks.
Student Association,
Oh my
which
goodness.
publishes the Student Doctor Network forums. Our mission is very simple.
She's
We
vibrating.
help students from underserved communities increase their chances of admission to health professional school.
Okay, yeah, I do remember this. It's just huge. It's you know, the sort of like, this is me being very
trope
eloquent,
is that CRNAs know what to do and doctors know what to do and why. I don't find that to be totally true, but
I look
I
at
have definitely,
That's because y'all be stressing me
walked in
out.
on a few sort of tenuous situations where I'm like, oh my god, what are you doing? Like, please don't do that. Please let me fix this. And that's not to disparage CRNAs. Like I work with tons of really good CRNAs that I would absolutely trust with my care. No questions asked. But like they are not a replacement for a physician.
What's the vibration of my voice? I have no idea.
And my experience is that a lot of these little outlying places that are kind of like near a city, like I can think of two places.
It might be their
that I've
playback,
actually,
honestly.
done locums at, and they
might have like
choose to
this
have an
whatever
anesthesiologist
software they're
there,
using might suck.
despite
I've forgotten-
the extra cost.
I had to do this over
because
some
they've had,
like different
questionable
app that I'd never
experiences
used before. It
with
wasn't Zoom.
their,
It was some like
hired local
different
CRNAs.
video
So
conferencing
one thing I
thing.
didn't mention is most of the time these places
But I
don't
remember
have
being very
full-time
confused by
CRNAs.
it. So
They
it
use a
may be
locums
there.
agency to
It may be
staff.
on their end.
Or at least that's the case here. I don't know if that's universally true, but
Hell yeah, I defended CRNAs, man.
they
CRNAs
just,
are
they just
awesome.
prefer that level of care, and to the tune of $300,000 extra. So they vote with their cash, and like in hospitals, that it'll never change. With people who are just super sick and have tons of comorbidities and really complex medical conditions, you can't, in my opinion, get away from the care team model, or at the very least, like MD only case management. It's not safe. It's better patient care to have two people overseeing cases like that. So yeah, short answer is no. That's never gonna happen.
All right, have you ever
Cool. Man, I'm so smart. Didn't I sound amazing there? Oh god. Wait, what? Oh. I guess I need this. It's been 3 fortnights since that fateful day. The queen lies dead in her chambers. They say she had died of sorrow from the loss of her king. Do I have a name picked out for the new baby? It's going to be Naomi Catherine. After both of our grandmothers, maternal grandmothers. She will enjoy being functionally an old lady from birth. Or else. Milk Junior 2.0, baby. On the way, man. Anytime. Anytime. Let's see. First Slith begin to appear in the area. Would I be offended if my kid changed their name? No. I mean, I think that'd be weird, but offended? No. Should put all my potions away too. I have a tab for that. There it is. Boop. Right then. Let's get on with this. I can't place it there. That's what she said. Okay, moving on. It's interesting that they still have that up. How many views did that get, by the way? That YouTube thing. I guess I didn't even know that Student Doctor Network had a YouTube channel.
Ask me.
480. It's probably more than I would have expected. Not bad. Am I a real milkman? I am. I deliver everyone's milk. What's up, Grace Snail? How are you, man? Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yeah, that's where I want to go. Give me this. I totally deliver milk. All the time. No, I don't. I deliver stuff that looks like milk. No, that's the wrong freaking one. Where's my internet? There it is. I deliver the milk of anesthesia, as they say. Boom. Sleepy milk. That's what I deliver. Oh my. Oh my. What does it taste like? I don't know what it tastes like, actually. I can't say I've ever tried to ingest it. I don't think it'd work. It doesn't work if you drink it. Probably fucking terrible, honestly. Like, most medicines taste awful. They're, like, massively bitter.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, that was intense. Crazy, like, blade dance thing. We should make better tasting medicine. Yeah, I agree, man. My kid's sick, too. Everybody in my freaking life is sick, myself included. But yeah, I had to convince my kid to take some dextromethorphan tonight. And he's like, I don't like this medicine, it's terrible. Like, yeah, it is. Sorry, man. Yeah, when you actually taste the pill. Yeah, dude, the worst, though, the worst is B vitamins. Like, so like B vitamins kind of only like half work if you don't chew them. Like, they work, but it's, you know, you're just sort of wasting your time if you don't chew them. But dude, a B complex, if you chew a B complex, it tastes like absolute ass. What's your issue with bourbon? What is your issue with bourbon? Bourbon is fantastic. You're at the children's hospital, they have a really bitter medication in liquid form. Mix it into a liter of milk. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of milk. How do you make a child drink? Yeah, exactly. How do you make a child drink a liter of milk? That's a fucking lot of milk. Like, I think I'd be hard pressed to drink a liter of milk. Oh man. What is your issue with bourbon? You're a worthless traitor. I'm gonna attack you. Oh god. Here, eat a mortar, bitch. Let's see, can I face tank you? I probably don't want to face tank that. Oh, this is so much better than crazy charge mace man. See, that's how I'm used to fights going. Like, I kind of take some damage and run around a little bit, instead of just, like, getting my freaking ass handed to me like I did at the beginning of the stream. So what you can do, they asked if they just take the milk to go. I'll have a liter of chocolate milk with that, please. I'll have 1 surgery and 1 chocolate milk. Sell the milk. That is an impressive hustle Hospitalize your child to get milk to sell. That is digging deep. I'll give him that. This is a weird song. Yeah, one thing that you can do... Medicated bitter milk, delicious. One thing that you can do to kids, though, is like... So kids, you know, like especially little ones won't tolerate an IV. So you can, like, just get their parents to kind of hold them, and you can squirt most meds up their nose. Like, intranasal meds work at about half strength, like... what's a better way of saying this? Intranasal dose is like double IV dose, so it's, you know, half as effective as giving it IV. So if you do that, then they'll actually like get a fair amount of the meds. They'll be like super pissed off that you sprayed something up their nose, but at least it'll work. Holding a kid down while the doctor sprays an IV. Yeah, I mean, that's not the most fun, but you know how kids go to sleep? Like, we take them to the operating room, and they fight tooth and nail, and they're, like, screaming their freaking heads off, and we hold a mask on their face as they go to sleep. It's like every parent's worst nightmare, but in a very controlled setting. Like, you literally hold the back of their head like this, so they, you know, can't, like, go backwards and like pull away from the mask. So you hold the back of their head, and then you hold the mask on the front of their face, and they're just like screaming bloody murder the whole time. It's pretty hardcore. And then they go to sleep, and you cut them open. We used to, I won't name names on this because this may be potentially damaging, but one of the guys that I trained with, he would, like, if there's a kid that was particularly squirrely and uncooperative, he would, he'd, like, sit him down on a chair. He would sit down on a chair, like, put him in his lap, and this guy was probably, you know, 6'4", at least 250, like, you know, some overweight, some gigantically muscular, and he'd hold the mask on him, and he'd go to sleep, you little shit. and they would go to sleep. And that's pediatric anesthesia for you. That's how you do it. The man who enjoys his job a little bit too much, perhaps. or doesn't enjoy it enough, perhaps. I could go either way with that one. So next in the weird facts, does anyone want to guess what the anesthesia is for a really young preterm baby who needs to have surgery? Any guesses? Ketamine is a good guess. It's a very good guess. There is none. That is close. So the anesthetic is paralytic. Maybe some pain medicine if they can handle it. So you just paralyze the baby. Just paralyze them. That's it. Ketamine is a good guess. That's a good option. All right, Cronley, I'm gonna open a portal out here because I feel like you might. Oh no, I made a very bad mistake. Shit.
So Bourbon's dog is
Why are you after the prison?
You should give up trying. Isn't it obvious? Devil's Crossing may be a prison.
Can't
but
we
it's like
end
a
this
fortress.
peacefully?
What kind of milksop did Bourbon send after me? Isn't it obvious? Devil's Crossing may.
This ends now. All right, Cronley, let's go, brother. I don't want your exploding shit. That's a lot of life. 1 million life? Dear God. Okay. Kite this bitch. Kite this bitch. Yeah, so another weird thing about pediatric anesthesia is just bizarre shit overall, honestly. I don't really have a whole lot of option. I don't have a lot of interest in doing that professionally. Healthy kids, it's fine. Like, we don't do much pediatrics because we're, you know, my hospital's like medium-sized, and there's literally one of the best children's hospitals in the country, like 10 minutes down the road. So anybody with any sort of serious medical issue goes there, as they should. But anyway, so if you inject somebody with air, that can cause bad things to happen. Usually it's totally harmless, but after usually about this is going to sound like a huge amount, and it is, but it's sort of surprisingly big amount to actually get symptoms. So after about 30 milliliters, is when you start having symptoms. Like you get a pulmonary embolus, like you basically just literally have air in the blood vessels in your lungs, and you start like coughing, and you might have some like, you know, feel faint or, you know, something like that. 30 mils of air, which is a lot. But it's half of a mil per kilo. Per kilo you weigh is actually the amount. Why is air bad when your blood is full of air? Well, you're putting a little more air into it than it's used to having. If you actually inject air. So to vapor lock your heart, it's about 2 mils per kilo. And that's a fuckload. So like, you know, the average adult weighs 80 kilos. So you'd have to give somebody 160 mils of air. That's a lot. That's what, like 5 ounces of air. But if you're a tiny ass baby that weighs half a kilo, that's 1 mil to clean kill them. 1 mil of air is a clean kill for the little teeny tiny ones. And there are babies that small, for sure. I've taken care of multiple of them. And that is some fucking scary shit. So you have to like be really, really, really careful to get all of the air out of the like IV tubing and the syringes that you're using. Because you can like straight up kill a baby really easily. And that is part of the reason I don't want to do that shit. The more I learn about medicine, the more glad you are not a doctor. That's the smart response to everything that I'm saying tonight. That is the smart response, my friend. Holy shit, I'm big. I don't know. I mean, 80 kilos is probably like your average. I mean, that's what, like 175 pounds or something? That's your average, like 100% healthy, skinny, you know, no medical problems person. But dude, some insane percentage of America is obese, like 35% or something. That is just nuts. 1 in 3 people is obese. I should say average healthy weight. Average healthy weight. Is there no other way? South of here, there are ruins of ancient Arcovia. Oh, the cursed dead? Yeah, no big deal. Let's go deal with the cursed dead. That sounds great. Who is texting me? I'm not that popular. No, it's my friend. One of my partners and I are like, he was like my best friend in med school. He's a giant ass nerd just like I am. But he and I have taken sort of a perverse satisfaction in all the like ridiculous shit that's happening in the cryptocurrency world these days. Like one of my other partners was like really heavily indexed in crypto, and I think he did very well. I think he got out like at or near the peak, kind of like, you know, last February-ish. And I think he did awesome. But he's a very like finance oriented analytics sort of guy, and he's like, dude, I just do not understand this at all. And I talked to a bunch of my friends who are in finance, and they're like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, we can't make any sense of this. I'm like, motherfucker, you work for a giant ass hedge fund, and you can't figure this out. Like, how am I supposed to invest in this? But anyway, the whole, if you haven't followed it, Sam Bankman-Fried is a guy who was the CEO of the third largest exchange, cryptocurrency exchange, until very recently. Until basically his rival, who was the CEO of the second largest exchange, Binance. It's a bubble that somehow has billions moving through it. Just stay far away. That's my take. that is the approach I've taken. But so basically, word came out that FTX, which was Bankman-Fried's, or SBF as he's known, that was SBF's exchange. Word came out that he was insolvent, basically. So like his entire assets were based on assets that he created. So, like, obviously that doesn't make sense. Like, he created a coin and created this second company called Alameda Research and sold this cryptocurrency to Alameda Research, and then Alameda Research in turn loaned money back to FTX in the form of that token. So it's just like an infinite money generator thing. Totally a Ponzi scheme. 100% a Ponzi scheme. Hey, Aranos, what's up, man? And then his competitor found out that was the case and happened to hold $2 billion of FTT, which is the token that he created, and just liquidated it. He was like, yeah, you know what? I'll take a $2 billion hit to make my competitor go away. And he did. That's exactly what he did. He just created a market sell order for all of his FTT tokens and just crashed FTX entirely. I mean, what a fucking massive big dick move on his part. Like, that is just some nuts cutthroat business. Absolutely crazy stuff. But then it came out that, like, basically this SBF guy installed all of his friends in positions of power in these multi-billion-dollar companies, which of course weren't actually worth multi-billion dollars. They were all, you know, artificially inflated values. But it's just like all of his friends partying in the Bahamas, and there were like amphetamine-fueled like group sex sessions. These things like, oh man, like the stories just keep getting wilder and wilder, and it's so enjoyable. I just love every minute of it. Just the shit that like happened there is absolutely crazy. Hey Beast, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm blasting skeletons. Ouch. Finished cardio, started renal, hate renal. I think renal's really interesting, actually. Renal's actually pretty useful for most things. It's a little over the top where like the urinalysis stuff is concerned. All of the like urine electrolytes and blah blah blah. It's a little it's a lot of work for not a whole lot of benefit, in my opinion. Don't tell a nephrologist that though. You got big plans for Thanksgiving, anybody? I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work for 24 hours, so I'll have to live vicariously through you. Some of the people in chat have been here the whole time, but yeah, cooking a turkey on Friday, celebrating then. You're also at work, yeah. Nah. That's all good. I'm hoping that no surgeons want to work on Thanksgiving. We have one case scheduled already, but it's sort of like, it's been scheduled for quite a while. Because it's just like a planned washout of a dude's leg wound, basically. So, meh, whatever. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to go in at all, because I technically take home call, but I gotta show up. Wah wah. Oh, what happens when I get... I guess I don't get into, like, a respec point or anything if I hit another devotion point after axing out. Bummer. Oh well. What's over here? Give me stuff. What age can people generally consent? Jesus Christ, man. Are you talking about to, like, surgery? It's 18. Age of consent for surgery is 18. Unless you are a mom, unless you're pregnant, and then any of your healthcare as pertaining to your pregnancy or your baby you can consent for. Regardless of your age, that is. I'm not sure that emancipated minors can consent, actually. I think you have to have a court-appointed guardian if they're under 18. At least in Missouri. That might be a state-to-state thing. Oh, ouch. Missouri has some very strange consent laws. Like in general, yeah, that's kind of what I figured you meant. But you are more than welcome to Google the answer to that. I'm not sure what goes into consideration for saying people are legal to consent for sex or whatever. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I totally missed the frickin' thing. I just like ran right by it. Just ran by the dungeon I was supposed to go in. Some bitch. Oh well. Allows me to blow up more skeletons. That can't be a bad thing, right? Oh, I guess I can't get up there that way. Huh. Alright, around I go. How did I not see that? That's like the most obvious entrance ever. Yeah, whatever. Not like people need their doctors to be perceptive or anything. It's fine. Yeah, I'm super happy with the, especially the area clear in this build. All the, like, crazy crap that flies off of all my shots and the random procs and stuff are it's really satisfying. The character I played before this was a like basically just a pure damage over time. I think it was like a necromancer and a shaman, something like that. Or a cultist maybe. But I was really worried that like my group clear on this, like area clear wouldn't be as good, but it's like, it's actually better. Because I don't have to like cast a spell and then frickin' run around. I just sit here and like blast crap until it dies. You need to sleep and it's too early? It's not that early. It's 10:30 there, right? Not that early, bro. You'll break that habit real quick when you're starting to wake up at like 5:30 every day for your rounds. Or maybe you'll just be miserable and never sleep. That's possible too. Ooh, give me that egg. Oh, I didn't put, I didn't juice up my new ring, I don't think. Did I? Nope, sure didn't. Okay, I'll have to put something fun on there. That's interesting. That's, the lack of energy is definitely making a difference. Favorite thing about EM is no rounding. Yeah, ditto anesthesia, man. It was a struggle when we were on. So we had an acute pain service when I was training, where all the people who like got epidurals or nerve blocks or something, we'd have to go see all of them. And I mean, there were generally like 30 people to see. There are a lot of people, and even though all the notes were super short and basically just point and click on templates and stuff in the, you know, the EMR, the medical record, it's still so much busy work. Now I don't have to do any of that shit. Like, I write maybe 5 notes a year, if that, and it's generally if somebody had some sort of like untoward event, you know, or they're like a difficult airway, and then I write them a note that they can bring to their surgery the next time and say, hey, I might die when you try to put a breathing tube in. Could you please read this note and not let that happen? I'm like, yeah, that's a good thing. It's a good thing for you to have. Is it ever okay to date a patient? No, I do not believe it is. unless they're a psych patient, and then that's fine. If you're a psychiatrist and you want to date your patient, that's totally cool. Because why would it not be? I kid. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. Yeah, that whole legal power dynamic thing is it's a bit of a sticky situation as far as the dating thing goes. What do I need to do? I need to get out of here now. Think of the savings, exactly. I mean, to be fair, I do my wife's Botox all the time. So she could be going to a dermatologist. I am robbing all of the dermatologists of Kansas City a substantial fee by doing my family's Botox. So unethical. Do I play any games? Oh yeah, I play mostly. Actually, kind of my jam is Path of Exile. But the current league of Path of Exile is utter dog shit, in my opinion. It's probably the worst league they've ever had. They made a bunch of changes that are just terrible. And the league mechanic itself, if you know anything about it. 3xG. Oh god. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. More a Path of Exile fan than a company fan, but I know they're trying. But man, this last league was rough. So I bailed pretty early. I think I played like maybe 2 or 3 weeks and stopped. I just did not like the league mechanic. It wasn't fun. But yeah, I've played. Let's see, what were the other games that I played? Star Valor, which is great. It's sort of a sandboxy, indie, spacefaring kind of game. With a lot of like ship micromanagement. Like you can build up your ships and customize them and do a bunch of cool crafting and stuff. What was I playing last? Oh yeah, I'm a huge Warhammer 40,000 fan. So I was playing Inquisitor. That's a great game. Lots of fun. If you like the Warhammer universe, you will enjoy that for sure. And I think it's cheap. It's like a 3-year-old game. It's like $15, I think. Oh, and the winter sale is now. Or the fall sale, or whatever the hell Steam sale is going on. That's happening right now. So check it out. It might be on sale. Definitely worth $15. Oh, thanks for following. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Ugh. That was unpleasant. Sorry for those of you who no longer have eardrums. that was me desperately trying to choke on my own spit. Sent me a pic of one of the practice questions that you guys had for renal physio. All right, let's look at that. Let's do Aranis' homework for him, shall we? Let's see. All right, 32-year-old man with chronic alcohol abuse. Goes to the ED. Blood pressure's high, pulse is high, breathing, respiratory rate's high, temperature's high. Oriented times 1, which means, so when you're oriented, when you do an orientation exam, that's person, place, and the third thing is like time, or it's kind of variable, but yeah, person, place, time is good. Mild hepatic tenderness, so he's tender in the right upper quadrant of his abdomen. He's got a high white blood cell count. Platelets are lowish, so it sounds like this guy might have liver failure. Everything else pretty normal. He's treated with multivitamins and thiamine. Okay. You pick C. Let's find out. That's actually not a bad guess. Impending DTs. Yeah. Treated with lorazepam beta blockers because of worsening agitation. They titrate up his lorazepam. He's afebrile, normal vital signs. Okay, afterwards he gets alkalotic for some reason. Or excuse me, acidotic for some reason. Osmolality is 320, which is high. Cause of his metabolic acidosis. That's a really hard question. Why would he have a high serum osmolality? I mean, maybe he's like super dehydrated? Liver disease, DTs. I would probably go with... Why would he get suddenly acidotic? So they're sedating him. Normal vital signs. So his pressure's dropped. I guess I'd say pancreatitis? I don't know. It wasn't C. I guess I'd say pancreatitis. But sepsis could definitely do it too. What's the answer? I don't know what it is, but it probably fits. Yeah, what was the answer? It was B? Propylene glycol as a solvent. That's such a fucking stupid question. What? So here's a trivia question. How many times in my career of administering sedative medications, which is over 10 years at this point, how many times do you think I've ever seen anyone on a lorazepam drip? Just guess. And lorazepam, for those of you who are not medically trained, is like Valium, kind of same class of drugs. Every day? No, the answer is 0 times. I have literally never seen anyone on an Ativan drip. Ever. Never seen anyone on an Ativan drip. If you give somebody a benzo drip, it's Versed. It's midazolam. Not Ativan. Anybody getting Ativan just gets a shot straight to the ass. Over 9,000! No, this is not something that's used as far as I'm aware. That's a very try-hard academic question. Like, intensely try-hard academic question. Put you on a drip? Hell yeah, man. That's better living through chemistry. That's the way to do it. But then you kind of like Michael Jackson yourself, and that's not so fun. Yeah, multi-choice questions do try to trick people. That sort of sucks. Learn by doing. That's the ticket. What? Let's see. I think do I still need to pick up something in here? No, I guess I'm going this way. Yeah, there are a fair amount of questions. Tell Phil got all your questions. That's bullshit. How would you know that? I don't know how you would ever know that. And the reason that I said pancreatitis is like the sepsis thing. If you have normal vital signs, that would be like weird. If you had sepsis causing like profound acidosis, that wouldn't be typical. It was mentioned in one of your lectures. It's sort of this like strange bullet point that has 0 practical value that you get a test question over. Awesome. Yep, well that sounds like medical education to me. Memorize a bunch of random ass shit that you'll never use. Limited real world application sounds like normal education. Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. Yeah, medicine in particular is very good at that. Like picking out these weird trivia points and making a huge deal about them. And then you get an actual practice and you're like, yeah, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Give themselves pancreatitis for pinch drinking after step. That's awesome. That is dedication. And for those of you who don't know what step is, there's 3 exams to like get your medical licensure in the U.S. and they're just called the step exams. So there's step 1, 2, and 3. And historically, step 1 has been the hardest and most important one, but they just made it pass-fail exclusively. Like it was scored and now it's not anymore. So that was like a huge rite of passage in med school, and you take it after your second year of med school. So that was like that's a giant like stepping stone. And so to give yourself pancreatitis is well in keeping with what pretty much everybody does. How does binge drinking kill the pancreas? Basically it just like fucks up all your chemistry, like your electrolytes and stuff. That's the shortest explanation I can give. And your pancreas, believe it or not, your pancreas is actually like super like hormonally active, and it really doesn't like when you disrupt the balance that much. And then it gets all inflamed because it's releasing a whole bunch of random shit that it's trying to desperately keep up with the, you know, physiologic destruction you're causing with your massive amounts of alcohol. Just evolve away that removable organ. Totally. Let's do it. Pancreas free is the way to be. Yeah, I mean, when that bitch gets cancerous, you have like it's like a single-digit chance of 5-year survival, so yeah, let's just get it out of the way. They raised the minimum passing for step 1, so the fail rate went up? Oh no. Oh, that sucks. So, man, so what does that mean for the people who fail an unscored exam as far as their residency chances are concerned? That's not good. You can have cancer of the pancreas, but yanking it out won't cure the cancer. So, the problem is that a lot of the time you will not notice that you have cancer until it's, like, too late. You definitely can cure pancreatic cancer via surgery if you detect it early enough, but it usually spreads before you notice you have it. That's the problem. Okay, I never found that third book. I would really like to find that. Based off overall performance and score distribution. Wait, so do they still score it? They still give you a score? You just had a little binge? Good for you. Everybody needs a little binge from time to time. Internal score. Okay. There are too many types of cancer. I agree entirely. I don't think anybody would argue that there are not enough cancer types. I disagree. There needs to be more cancer. Counterpoint. Cancer is underrepresented in medicine. Big scary melee guy. Will he charge me and ruin my face? Doesn't look that way. Alright. Oh, oh my god. Alright, all these dudes that are preventing me from running away are really not making me happy. Fumble, fumble, fumble! Why am I fumbling? People saying they're this flat. Yeah, fair enough. Like, vehemently saying it's flat. I wonder what happens if you Google flat Earth. Like, it's probably like, you know, the Earth is round, a children's story. Something. Yet meanwhile, there's like an actual like flat earther society of adults, unfortunately. Just remember, their vote means as much as yours does. Ah, fumbles. The fumbles. Hey, Pat, what's up, dude? How are you? You have a family member super into it? Oh, no. That's, that does not make for good conversation. Yeah, we're trying to fuck with the brain, man. One of the coolest things in medicine, in my opinion, is something called an fMRI, which is, you know, not very creatively, the functional MRI is what it is. And it's basically like, they put you in an MRI machine and like have you do something, and the MRI actually like lights up in the areas of your brain that you're using, which is so cool. It is so cool. 2 anesthesiologists in Dallas that are flat earthers that talk to your family? Oh, that makes me sad. It makes me very sad. Super low spatial resolution. Yeah, I mean, it's still badass that you can like actually watch somebody's brain work. I mean, how fucking cool is that? There's that third book. Sexy. Thinking flat earth is science be enough to lose your medical license. I don't know how you get one in the first place if your grasp on science is that flimsy, honestly. Like, dude, don't you have to, like, understand science and, like, have some sort of earth science class to get into med school? I seem to remember doing that, oddly enough. Stay your weapon, mortal. I ask only you hear up my plea. Let's see. Lutra now stalks the Broken Hills as a hideous harpy. That sucks. I will do as you ask. Let's see. Collect the ancient heart. I have a lot of quests open. Wow. Okay. The heart swinging around with electrical oxygenans? Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's one of those weird ass things that, like, the truth is stranger than fiction. So for the non-medical folks, electrical alternans, we'll look it up so you see what it looks like. So this happens when you have something called a pericardial effusion, which is basically lots of fluid around your heart, and your heart literally swings around, and it changes your EKG rhythmically. My mom is indeed a pericardial effusion, I agree. I don't know what that means, but sure. Here, so this is what happens. So, like, you know, you have the EKG leads stay in a set place, right? But your heart's moving. So it gets a stronger signal here, weaker, stronger, weaker, stronger, weaker. And that's because your heart's, like, literally swinging back and forth as it beats. I think that's so neat. My parents are nice art teachers. They're super nice. They're super cool people. Oh, here's the propylene glycol thing. Nitroglycerin? What? Okay. I use nitroglycerin all the time and nobody ever gets acidotic because of that. Whatever. Again, academic fun. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, here we go. Boop. Start learning EKG. Yeah. There's the heart. So that's like upside down, by the way. So like that's the bottom, aka the apex of the heart. We all agree that neurology is best field. Neurology is pretty good, man. Pretty good field. Yeah, so that's what happens. Is your heart's like literally swinging around. Oh, I just came from that way. Let's go this way. Crumbling wall. You are no match for my pistols. I really enjoy that I have a skill called the big one. Makes me smile. Every time. Because I am basically 12 years old. Yeah, if you're new and haven't figured it out yet, the theme of this this stream is gaming with weird medical shit mixed in. If there's a particular topic of interest, we'll talk about that, but a lot of times it's just sort of people going through school, chilling, de-stressing, talking about stuff, career issues. We talk a lot about medical career stuff because, quite frankly, medical education does an absolutely ass-rotten job of telling you, like, what your career options are and, like, what your earning prospects are and all that sort of stuff, so I am more than happy to do their job for them. How do I attract all the medical people? Well, frankly, there are not a lot of resources for this sort of thing on the internet, like live interaction with a physician where, you know, I'm an anesthesiologist, by the way. Live interaction with a physician who will actually, like, talk to you, you know, about anything. As far as I am aware, I am literally the only person online who streams this particular content. And I looked around before I started, because I was like, maybe this is a market that's, like, already saturated, and I just don't know about it. But nope, it's not. And I've been doing this for about 2 years. Well, coming up 2 years now. But yeah, I've done some talks with, like, the Student Doctor Network, which is, you know, like a medical education forum where people, you know, sort of congregate. I used to be a moderator there a long time ago. Done that. I've done some work with like Discord, Reddit, places like that, and just kind of offered my services essentially. Just because I think it's fun. I don't make any money from this, unless good gosh darn comes in and decides to make it rain. Then I make a little money, but. Do I knock people? I'm a CRNA. I'm not a CRNA, you jerk. So usually, the way my group operates is we supervise rooms. So I will be supervising 4 operating rooms at once. We do heart surgeries 1-to-1. So I'll work with an anesthetist, like either a CRNA or an anesthesia assistant, to do that, because those are, you know, for obvious reasons, sicker people and bigger surgeries that you gotta pay a lot more attention to. And sometimes we're alone up in OB, like we do all of the labor epidurals and stuff like that. So kind of a mix, but mostly supervision. Oh shit. I want to read that. Bill in Congress that would change what now? Shit. Scrolling is hard. Change the Medicare laws to require residency programs to consider DO applicants equally to MD students. Huh. So I don't know about the accepting and interpreting COMLEX as equal to USMLE. I think they ought to just get rid of the COMLEX and have everybody take the same exam. Like, if you want it standardized, then standardize it, right? So what he's talking about is, so DOs are doctors of osteopathy, or osteopathy, whatever, however you pronounce that. So functionally it's an equivalent degree, but historically DOs have been treated like inferiorly, basically. It is harder for DOs to match into residencies to, like, get the specialties they want. And I imagine somewhere in the country there's still a lot of bias against them in terms of, like, hiring and getting jobs and stuff. And they also have a different set of board exams that they take. And as far as I'm aware, it's already basically common practice for them to take both sets of exams, which is the COMLEX and the STEP exams that we talked about earlier. But I guess there's legislation to consider the two equal. But like I was saying, if you want them to be equal, just get rid of the one that's not the same, right? That just seems to make most sense. But is that real medicine or pseudoscience? They're bone doctors. It's basically like chiropractor plus. That's a joke, by the way. It's totally legit medicine. Oh, chiros are way worse. Way worse. My personal advice is to never go to a chiropractor. I'm not afraid to say that. I know perhaps that is offensive to some in the audience, but don't ever go to a chiropractor. Osteopathy is all evidence-based as far as I'm aware, right? I mean, I'm not sure how good the evidence is, but it's evidence. You know, it's like published, peer-reviewed evidence. For-profit medicine is garbage. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, no, I totally said that. I remember saying that. But I mean, it is legit though, right? Like, I know nothing about it, to be honest. But my understanding is that like most OMM is evidence-based. Half is legit? Okay. Man, I got rocked by those cathodic stuff. Oh, I need to get my buffs up. Shit. There we go. Oh, stuff that works is integrated into physical therapy? Well, that's cool. That's good. Oop, need to get my points spent. There we go. Oh, Jesus, these guys are nowhere near dead. Fuck me. Alright. Well, let's clear the chaff and run around a whole bunch for a while. Kiting we will go, kiting we will go. Oh, wow. Hey. You guys need to go away, too. Yeah. Dude, those, like, area of effect damage over time things are not my friend. Ah. So much pain. What do I think the hardest class in undergrad is? Well, you're gonna get a skewed response from me because I probably had one of the harder undergrads of anybody you'll ever talk to be honest. So I'm gonna say Astrophysics 2 was the hardest class I had. Like for reference, my final for that class was a take-home final. It was 5 questions. I had to learn to program to do that class. Program in MathCAD. And that final took me like 50 hours of work to do, and I worked with like 4 other people to do it. It was not fun. It was very interesting, but hard. Hard as shit. Did I ace that class? No, I got a B+. Which I don't really understand if that meant anything. I feel like we just kind of did random work and then grades got shat out. Like, I never really saw any evidence that, like, you know, the grade represented any amount of work that I did. You know, it was just kind of like, oh, I guess I got a B+ in this class. Okay. Whatever. There was never any, like, real feedback. Yeah, that was very hard. I think the hardest non-science class that I had was It was basically like early Christianity, like the development of early Christianity and like Roman thought and stuff. Super interesting class, very, very interesting. But damn, the professor was tough. She was really, really demanding and made you know your shit. Would totally call you out in class and like tear you a new asshole if you said something stupid. But I did well in that class. I very much enjoyed that class, but it was hard as shit. I put a lot of work into it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think the hardest undergrad class was? I feel like I have such a weird-ass, skewed understanding of what undergrad is because I had no clue what the hell I was doing. I had no goals. I just knew I wanted to do something science. Does Alaska have the highest salaries for doctors? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm gonna guess no, but we'll see. So the only site that I know to search for that is a site for anesthesia jobs, which is called Gaswork. Let's see. Anesthesiologist jobs. So you are correct in thinking that they may, because generally medical jobs they pay higher the less desirable the place is, and unfortunately there are not any salaries listed here. I don't know. So states that I would think have the highest salaries. So California would be one, just because cost of living there is absolutely batshit crazy. We'll search by minimum. Yeah, so that seems like kind of what I would expect, right? 700. This is for anesthesiology in particular. Do I think preclinical performance has bearing on specialty choice? So in a roundabout way, I think you will probably do better on things that you are interested in, like kind of at baseline. And having learned those things and sort of fostering your interest in those, that will inform your specialty choice, if that makes sense. Was a main takeaway of Roman Christian class? My main takeaway is that there's a lot of doctored history about it. Because we read a whole bunch of stuff that has, like, used to be in the Bible at some point, you know, and I mean, we're talking, you know, potentially like 1500 years ago, and it's sort of been like in or out, or parts of it got put back in, and then maybe more got added in, and then more stuff got taken out, and like, it's like the Bible's a very fluid thing, and I guess I didn't really understand that beyond it just being translated a couple times. And a lot of that, like, reflected current culture and thought and stuff. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, I think the coolest thing to put that in a box is, like, how Christianity has evolved. I thought that was really neat. Like, how it has not at all been a static thing. What do I think the easiest major to do in undergrad for pre-med? I mean, pick an easy major. Psych, political science, anything that'll, you know, communications, anything that'll churn out easy grades and, you know, the other non-science stuff. The problem is, like, their med school requires so many prereq classes that are pretty hard, that even if you have a super easy major, that, you know, if you don't do real well in those prereqs, then you might be hosed anyway. Right, so this is California, so you can see 600-ish is what you can expect. Now let's look at my area, which is Kansas City. That is flyover country. And it's about the same as Cali, right? Lower, little lower, but not much, right? So living in a very undesirable area, and keep in mind that the cost of living in central Kansas is nowhere near what it is in Cali, right? And a lot of those Cali jobs are also 1099s. So given that you have 13% state income tax, plus the extra FICA tax, Like, you're basically paying like 63% in taxes on those. So, like, your paycheck will be bigger here, and you're going to be paying, like, you know, less than half the cost, probably like a third of the cost of living. So the real income here is way freaking higher. Psych major was mostly stats analysis and research methods. Yeah. Can I link this website? Yes, I can. Recommend Psych BA or BS? I don't think it makes a difference. Did I see the meme you sent? No, I didn't. Nice. When an MD doubts the powers of our Lord AT still, Dio. Push through the anatomical barrier until a snap is heard and their body goes limp. Then you fix the problem, right? They'll never feel pain again. It's perfect. BA's RBS, nice. Yeah, it is chiropractors who snap necks, for sure. I missed some shit. Is that a 900k salary? Yeah, but I mean, that was probably, like, extreme top end. And in California, too. Don't forget it's in California. Yeah, but then you have to live in Kansas. Yes, that's the problem. Central Kansas, like, dude, that's like a 3-hour drive for me. Central Kansas is terrible. I would never live there. Unless you're making a ridiculous shitload of money. Like, and a lot of times those rural places are super slow. So like you're making all that cash for not a lot of work. And they might also pay your loans off or give you some other like incentives to be there. Like, let's see what's in Missouri. Yeah, 1,800 a day. 2,200 per day, St. Louis area. Is owning your own practice more profitable? Potentially, but it's also higher risk. Much higher risk. Because, like, what if you stop getting cases? You know, what if you stop seeing patients? Then you're screwed. But yeah, definitely potentially more income. How do the rural areas afford to pay that much? A lot of them are critical access hospitals, so the government pays for all of that, and they essentially have unlimited access. Like, I worked at a place that's about 15 minutes north, so I'm kind of on the extreme north end of town, of the metro area, and I worked at, like, occasionally at a place that was another 15 minutes north, and, like, they were paying full-time rates for a, like an operating room that they did, like, fewer than 10 cases per week at. So, I mean, your pay per hour was absolutely astronomical. What was the previous song? I don't know, because it's on shuffle. Or, no, maybe it's not. It's playing now. Deep diving. Where is it? Where did we start? I have no idea where this is. Deep diving, where you at? Well, can't help you. So, oh, here it is. Oh, no, but that's... I don't know. Sorry, I'm useless to you. Click the back button twice. Okay, fine. Delicate by Venda. There you go. Why did I move to Kansas City instead of a state with no income tax? Because I was born and raised in Kansas City. Yeah, Kansas City's actually not a great place to live in terms of income, because Missouri has like a 6% income tax, something like that. And Kansas City, actually, the city has a 1% income tax. So, that sucks. What color is my Bugatti? It's rainbow. It's every color. Your heart dropped. I said you couldn't help me. I mean, and when I said couldn't, I meant was frankly too lazy to do something super simple to help you. That's what that translated to. Are the schools in KC good? In KC proper, they are absolute dog shit. In the suburbs, they're actually very good. Kansas schools in particular. So, like, if you live in the suburbs, they're excellent, and up by where I work, they're also very good. But yeah, Kansas City proper, it has, like, some of the worst schools in the country, I think. Like, they just got accredited for the first time, like, government accreditation for the first time in 25 years, like, earlier this year, as I recall. They are not good. Ow! God, these things are powerful. Why are they so bad in the city compared with the suburbs? Well, I don't have a great answer, but affluence is probably the easiest thing to say. Because all of the, like, basically wealthy white people, when school started busing back in the 60s, like, I guess civil rights era, when busing and, like, desegregation started, all the white people here moved out to the suburbs. We're the ones who could, and were wealthy enough to, like, build their own houses. And they moved, and they've continued to support their own school districts. I mean, that's basically why. Do I mean, oh, so when people ask how the schools are, that I interpret that to mean public schools only. The private schools in Kansas City are, like, world class. I mean, they're just as good, you know, in terms of, like, content as any, like, of the extreme, like, prep schools that you hear about on, you know, the East Coast or something. I mean, there are kids, you know, like, making robots and shit, like, cutting-edge robots, and, like, winning, you know, national academic competitions from the schools here. I know, because I went to one of those schools. You're gonna homeschool your kids with UWorld for everything? You could do a lot worse than that. That's a great plan. East Coast isn't even real? That's true. Facts. Wait, did I do what I was supposed to do in there? I don't know that I did. Stole the shrine of martyrdom. Ah. I just want to pick up my shit, guys. Stop spawning. Oh, that's okay. That's where I just went in. Speak to Calderos. I've got a lot of. I need to clean up some of my quests here. Let's do that. Exalted Codex of the Void. Sounds very official. Did you just say you want to get some paramedic specialty certifications for fun? You need a hobby, dude. Oh, man. Good times. Morning, Devil's Crossing.
Well, is it the world is a little safer today with that monster dead? Now what of Elsa? You
Go to
must have seen
pathofexile.com. Yes, yes. Are you a Path of Exile fan as well? That would be fantastic. You know the 3xG meme, so I guess I probably should assume so.
Or maybe they sold it. Now that we're not in any
I will speak to Bottomus. U.S. news list for best places to live? I don't know anything about it. Let's find out. Alright, Huntsville, Alabama. Well, that's a loss. I would never live in Alabama. Colorado Springs. I mean, I think Colorado Springs is really cool. Wait, so I guess I'm not clear on how this works. Like, how is this number 2, but like the scores are just all around lower than this? Overall score 6.8. The quality of life and value is 8.5, and then they're like, overall score 6.8. What? Yeah, Colorado Springs is really cool. But yeah, I don't, like, I actually know a couple people who live in Colorado Springs, and they're like, yeah, this is, like, a nice place to be, but it's kind of like, you know, it's mountains, which is awesome, and hiking and stuff, but, like, as far as the actual town goes, they're like, yeah, it's kind of more of a, you know, visit than live there sort of place. San Jose, so Boulder is really cool. I mean, are you asking, like, my personal opinions? I haven't been to a lot of these places. I hear Green Bay is really nice, but it's freaking cold. Raleigh-Durham, I went to school at UNC. I went to college at UNC, which is amazing. Raleigh-Durham's a really nice area. The whole triangle area is really cool. Rank probably bought and paid for by realtors. I mean, probably. That probably has a lot to do with it. Fayetteville is very cool. I would amend this to say Bentonville, Arkansas, which is like Fayetteville, Bentonville, and Rogers, Arkansas are all sort of like merging together. They're kind of like becoming the same city, and that's where Walmart has its headquarters, is Bentonville, Arkansas. Bentonville is badass. Oh, here they mention it. Yeah, Bentonville is fucking cool. That is a really, really nice place. Yeah, you never think about it. Like, nobody thinks of Arkansas as like a destination location, but it's like, Bentonville is super cool. There's lots of cool stuff to do there. The Crystal, like, if you're a history buff, the Crystal Bridges Museum is like one of the best places, literally one of the best places in the world, museums in the world. It's all American history. Like, if you remember any of the photos from your history books, like in high school or in college, I guess, like, a lot of those works are there. I mean, it's crazy. It's such a beautiful space. I mean, it is awesome. Definitely recommend going there if you can get there reasonably. She said you're a great waiter and tip 15%. Nice. of her like $80 billion fortune. Portland, Portland, Maine. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. San Fran? I don't think I would put San Fran on this just because it's so expensive, man. San Francisco is just like crushingly expensive to live in. Don't know Ann Arbor. Naples is kind of gross, in my opinion. Nah. Austin, again, crazy expensive, getting really crowded. I mean, cool place to be, lots to do, but... Boise. As of about a year ago, Boise was the busiest real estate, market, I guess you'd say, in the country. Or, like, the fastest growing real estate market in the country. Like, everybody's moving out of California to Idaho, apparently. Des Moines? I guess I've not really ever been to Des Moines. Been to Iowa City. Iowa City is really cool, where the University of Iowa is. That's a great little college town. Hear good things about Madison. See, again, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think the, like, massive cost of life places belong on this list. I mean, Boston is insanely expensive. Or at least if I were to make a list, that would be a heavy detractor. I mean, there are definitely some, like, nice places on here, for sure. Omaha is underrated. Omaha's a cool town. Dallas, I think I've heard very good things about. Yeah. Why do I not have an ad blocker? I should. I totally should. I don't know why. I don't have a good answer for you. I am a boomer. I don't know why I don't have an ad blocker. Oh, you know what? I actually changed from Firefox because I'm trying to get rid of my boomerness to Chrome, and like all of my extensions and stuff broke. Your school does baby pics for match day? Great. Fort Worth is better than Dallas. Aren't they basically like the same city? Iowa City has anesthesia. Yeah, they actually have one of the best anesthesia programs. Iowa's anesthesia is like really, really, really good. It's a very well-respected program. I skipped over Iowa because I love it, but I keep it a secret. Fort Worth and Dallas are divorced. They share custody, huh? I gotta go talk to Barnabas. Barnabas!
Come, friend. Share a glass of clean water with old
You have a
Barnabas.
plan for our
Celebrate
food
right to
situation?
business then. Before the world fell apart, Burwich got its food stocks from the vast farmlands to the northwest. With a bridge repaired, nobody's been as far north as Homestead in months.
Gotta get up to Homestead. Cool beans. Okay, gotta find the runestone of Modrigen. Okay. Okay, that's to get up there. Bring the annals to Alcala. Okay. What do I think about Elon Musk buying Twitter? Oh, that's a good question. So my take is very different than what I've seen online. I think the guy's a freaking genius. I think what he's doing is just farming interaction. I think he knows exactly what he's after. Like, I mean, I think he's a chucklehead, but he knows he's masterfully manipulating people, generating tons of interest. From what I understand, engagement and usage and like ad revenue has never been higher on Twitter. Like, there are a lot of providers that are pausing ads, but from what I'm told, that's pretty standard practice with like mergers and acquisitions, and it has really nothing to do with like what Elon's doing. Even though he's like being a merciless troll and like clowning it up hardcore, he's like launching that program into the stratosphere, man. Reports have it that the culture at Twitter, like among workers, was that people would work like an hour a day or not at all. So all the people that he fired, you know, I obviously don't know anything about like the profile of people who were fired or how many of them there were. It sounds like he may have cut too deep on that, but like they had plenty of fat to trim, and that's gonna be a huge source of savings, because most of those tech people probably made like, you know, $300,000 for not working. And so, yeah, you know, like I think one of like our community members here, like is a you know, actually I don't know what he does specifically, but he's in the tech world, and he was saying that people he know said that Elon basically cut their entire engineering department out. So he may have gone too far there and might have to, like, you know, reach into his pockets and kind of pay through the nose for some temporary like emergency work. But even so, like, getting rid of 6,000 employees who all, you know, make a ton of money for doing minimal, you know, for the business is probably going to be really smart. Heard theories that he's trying to tank the company on purpose. I mean, but that's the thing though, he's not tanking it, right? Like, engagement is through the roof, and like once all these ad execs and stuff see how things have settled out and they have data to support the usage, then they're gonna be back online, no problem. How much are all of my assets worth? I don't think I'm out of the red. About 350. Friend tried to convince you to work in tech as a product manager and do nothing. Yeah, tech is definitely contracting. They're sort of figuring out like how little people are actually doing, I think. That's some top tier sarcasm. Not sarcasm, actually. Not sarcasm. I mean, like, the dude is not worth $200 billion by accident, you know? Yeah, I mean, he's putting on a hardcore clown show right at the moment. There's no doubt. If I didn't go into med school, what would I have done? Well, it looked like I wasn't gonna get into med school, actually. So, I had basically resigned myself to doing, like, number crunching for big corporations. So, like, kind of, efficiency consulting sort of stuff. Which, quite frankly, probably would have been more lucrative than medicine. It would have gotten me started earlier. But, oh, the irony. But yeah, I had a few jobs in sight, which were like 6-figure jobs, honestly, straight out of college, which would have not been so bad. But yeah, I'm reserving judgment against Elon on this one. Like, I think he is making himself look like a huge douchebag, for sure. Like, I don't like what he's doing, but it's, you know, the data are there to support what he's doing, oddly enough. Yeah, without the medical debt, absolutely. Any non-medical jobs with a BS in bio can do for decent money? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that exists. Such a thing exists, but biology is a pretty academically oriented degree. Like, you're kind of set on some sort of graduate study. Mass exodus and huge layoffs sounds like it's not beneficial. Well, yes, it does sound that way on the surface, but, you know, if you only need 10% of your staff to function, then mass layoffs is probably a really freaking good idea, because you're saving yourself, like, hundreds of millions of dollars in salary. And, you know, what do I know about running a tech company? Absolutely nothing. So, you know, your guess is as good as mine, but, it does, like I said, it does sound like the culture there was very, very cush, where, like, people kind of showed up to work to hang out and dick around. So, I can see, and Elon, you know, sort of is notorious for, cracking down on all that stuff. Like, a couple months ago, he made news for, you know, making everybody return to work. Like, physically return to work after being remote for so long. So that's kind of his MO anyway. But I don't know, we'll see, right? We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I think he might have cut too deep, and, like, he'll have to, you know, emergency hire people for, like, 3 times what they're worth or something to get all his stuff done. But, you know, we'll find out. Remote would drive you crazy. Oh, dude, I would love working remote. What is... Let's find a different way to smuggler's pass. Why? You have the star over you. Is there no other way? I've ever played Factorio? Yes, I have. I enjoy Factorio quite a bit. Actually, I like all the, like, puzzle games and, like, simulation games and stuff. I just don't have enough time to play it, play everything that I want. Anyway. Netflix is a brutal culture? Oh, God. Oh, that's not good. Let's see what I was just said. Other than the neck cracking thing. Am I cooking the turkey tomorrow? No, I am on call tomorrow, so I'm cooking a turkey on Friday. What is this? Assistant General Manager 100K, General Manager 150 to 225. Jesus. To work at a car wash? Is this real? That's insane. Plus $2 an hour for overnight. Wow. Man, maybe I should have been a car wash general manager. Jesus. That seems way better. Turkey's an overrated poultry. 100% agree with that. We were actually talking about that earlier. Yeah, really the only reason I'm making turkey is tradition. But, I don't know that I've ever cooked. No, I definitely have never cooked a goose, but I don't know that I've had goose. I think I probably have. I like duck, though. Or it's weird. Totally. Yeah, duck is fantastic. I'm a huge duck fan. Bucky's had a location in Mississippi. Well, dude, go work there. Holy shit. Go manage them. Kasparov. Oh, okay. Let me go back here. Trying to get all my tasks taken care of here. No, you are not Kasparov. You are.
Do you have... Oh, good, good. Let us... Of course. I'm fully confident that you will function as intended.
This can't end well.
That's great. Just look at these wonderful components. We can find... There you are. Come, nearly a century ago. A man named
Alright, I will find these notes for you. Luther the Abandoned, the Broken Hills. Okay. You want to eat giraffe? I'll just go, like, strangle one. You want to eat a dinosaur? Because birds are delicious? That is the coolest thing I've ever heard anybody say. I mean, I'm sure they do. Like, it'd have to be, right? Ooh, that's a pretty dagger. Tainted Blade of Neraval. Okay, what else can I do here? Calderos outside the Steps of Torment. Have I been to the Steps of Torment? Oh, sure have. Let's see. Is this where I want to be? No, I guess I have to run back to that. It's probably here, huh? It's a waste to kill a giraffe. No better animals better than deep-throating. Awesome. That's what everybody comes here, folks. It's here for, folks. It's like high-quality, highbrow content. And I am more than happy to be a part of it. Oh yeah, gotta go around. Made that mistake earlier. TO Farm D, DVM, PhD program. Yeah, well, you'll figure out that you are gonna in fact do some veterinary medicine when kids come around. It's not much different. Basically the same thing. They just scream a whole bunch. You can't talk to you. Oh no. What is this?
Get used to the idea that evolution is so good at producing beautiful
Original nerve
elegant
giraffe. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
Been dissected out. Well, only once before has it ever been dissected out in its full length, and that was in 1838.
OMM and Kids tweet? Yes, I believe you did. Wow. That is very big.
You have to trust me now.
Jesus. So for referencing people, it's like that big. It's tiny. The Lord's Mobile is? No, I don't. What does it do? It operates your the muscles in your voice box, basically. Is this what you're talking about? Lord's Mobile. I mean, it looks like just another mobile game. Very pay to win. 10K a month? Jesus Christ. Yeah, so apparently the biggest asset in the, like, Microsoft taking over Blizzard, Blizzard's biggest asset is Candy Crush. Which makes like $2 billion a year or something. That is just absolutely nuts. People pay so much money for pay-to-win stuff. Yeah, it's a branch of the Vegas. Yeah, all those pay-to-win games, man, I don't really get it. I mean, more power to you, but... Yeah, the mobile Diablo apparently is just, like, gameplay-wise, it's just absolutely terrible. Diablo Immortal, is that it? Yeah. And you have to, like, if you want to fully upgrade your character, it costs you, like, $150,000 or something. Like, literally, I think it's 6 figures. Wait, what? So, what the fuck? Who am I looking for? Oh, well, damn, I wish I'd just taken that waypoint then. Bummer. Calderos outside the Steps of Torment. Alright, well, I guess I have to go back this way. Mobile industry makes more sense when you realize consumers are addicted. Yeah, that's probably true, actually, unfortunately. Because why else would you pay $10,000 a month to, like, get some, you know, shitty, cartoony, pixelated item? What benefits does it do in Diablo? Oh, I don't know. I've never played Diablo Immortal. I think it's, like, all character and, like, equipment upgrades and stuff. I want to flex on others? Hell yeah. Yeah, you want to get some, like, crazy, like, MTX, like, outfit shit going on. That when you run around, people are like, dude, he dropped, like, $4,000 on those cool-ass wings. Yeah, that was so worth it. I wish I could do that. I wish my character cost 20 grand in this free-to-play game. Only have to be addicted to Path of Exile for a few weeks, because then it's dead. Yep. Pretty much. And then you get, like, 2 months to ramp up your addiction again. So we'll see how this league goes. Cross the bridge near Twin Falls to enter Homestead, or travel through Smuggler's Pass. Let's see. Really would like to speak to Calderos, but I don't recall how to get to the Steps of Torment. Alas. If I didn't have so many transactions, I'd get a Bugatti. I would not. Oh god. 20k isn't even a big whale. Oh man, I gotta work on my whale game. Shit. Terrible. How did my wife tell me she was expecting? She said, I'm nauseous. I wonder if I'm pregnant. And then she took a test and she's like, holy shit, okay, there we go. I am. Oh man. I think I passed my time. I should go. I don't want to go. But Cockroach Princess is getting on his weird ass question train, and I can't be having that at 10:30. Unacceptable. Well, folks, I am Milkman Al. Thank you for joining me. We've had some new faces today. That's nice to see. I hope you guys return. I'm usually on Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 to 10. I feel attacked. All in good fun, sir. All in good fun. I hope you guys have a really good Thanksgiving. Perfectly fine 5 a.m. questions. Please, no. Please, God, no. Yeah, have a good Thanksgiving. I will see you guys Sunday, I believe. I don't think I have anything going on Sunday, so yeah, I'll see you there. Take it easy. Let me know what you have to eat. Don't forget to join Discord, by the way. If you have not joined the Discord, you should, because we're all super cool. And we talk about dumb crap all the time, and you want to talk about dumb crap. I know you do. So thank you for joining me tonight. Hope you guys had a good time. Once again, happy Thanksgiving. Take it easy. I will see you Sunday.